Welcome to BNL Coach's Corner. This week we will talk football with assistant coach Mike Hayden, two senior players, and we'll also talk about volleyball, which is off to a great start for Bedford North Lawrence. We'll be right back after this.
Whatever your needs, Bedford Ford Lincoln Roush has the right vehicle at the right price for you. For the best deals and the best service, come visit us today. Your vehicle problems will bite the dust.
Welcome back to BNL Coach's Corner. We are joined tonight by BNL assistant coach Mike Hayden. The Stars are coming off a 34-0 victory in the season opener against South Dearborn. Mike, thanks for joining us this evening. Get to talk a little bit about defense because that's kind of your forte with the Stars. There were a lot of questions about defense this season. You have to be pleased with a shutout in week one.
Yeah, I thought the kids played pretty well. That first week, made a few mistakes, but overall, I think the depth of the defense is starting to pick up a little bit. We're comfortable rotating, several players into some positions out there.
What was it? How important was it for this team to start with an emphatic win like that?
It's a great start, to build that confidence that a team needs to keep going, to say, hey, what we're being taught, what we're learning out here really does work. If we're hitting out there, trying our hardest, good things happen. So it really boosts spirits out there.
You do a lot of signaling from the sideline, and sometimes you have to feel like a city traffic cop with all the signals that you're sending out there. And maybe how's the communication work?
Well, I usually have to yell at them to turn around and look at me, and then once that's done, I signal in really to the whole defense what's going on, and they echo it across the field, and then we go from there.
So that's the best case scenario. That's the way it works.
Right. Sometimes in a timeout, I can make some more adjustments or tell them personally what we'd like to see, or make some adjustments. Say, hey, if they come out in trips this time, we're going to switch this coverage, or if we see this look, I want you to be here, without actually giving a signal for like a blitz or a stunt or something like that. Sometimes there are minor adjustments like that.
So people that think defense is just about tackling somebody and hitting somebody, there's a lot of thinking that has to
No, most of our errors are getting lined up right and running the play right, or the stunt or the blitz. Offenses today come out in 20 different formations a game, and if we're not on ball, then we're going to leave somebody wide open, or let's say I called a double middle linebacker blitz and my linebacker blitzed the wrong gap, and then the quarterback ran through the gap that he should have been blitzing. That could have given them a first down last week, hypothetically speaking.
What's the biggest challenge with this defense?
Probably just what we're talking about. Communicating, getting lined up right, and making sure everybody's on the same page. Once we do that, then I think we've got a pretty good defense out there, yeah.
What can we expect in week 2 against the Indianapolis Marshals?
Very talented, athletic kind of team. They like to spread the ball. They've got, I know their quarterback, wide receiver, they like to get the ball to. He's a horse. He runs hard, is fast. Took several Lafayette Central Catholic players to tackle him on occasion. He was dragging guys all over the field. So, yeah, they're more of a spread team that probably likes to run the ball out of the spread. Yeah.
Well, good luck on Friday, Coach. Thanks for stopping in. We'll be right back with 2 BNL seniors in just a moment.
Get your feet moving and dance on down to Bedford Ford Lincoln Roush. Our selection, sales, and service are a hit. For the best in award-winning vehicles and quality care, cut loose and visit us today.
Welcome back to BNL Coach's Corner. We are joined now by 2 BNL senior defenders, Owen Walker and Cole Matthews. Owen had 5 tackles, and to include 2 for loss in the season opening win against South Dearborn from his defensive end spot, and Cole Matthews had 5 tackles as a senior linebacker. Guys, welcome to the program. Owen, we'll start with you. What is the sense of satisfaction and excitement after a shutout for the defense?
It's nice, especially in the last few years we haven't had a shutout like that, especially on the opening game. It's just nice to start off on the right foot.
Cole, you play two sports, baseball, second base. How much do you enjoy football, and are there comparisons between the two for you?
I like both a lot. I mean, baseball is not much of a contact sport, and then football is fun to get out and hit some people.
Owen, what about the feeling of making a hit in the backfield? You had 2 tackles for loss last week. Can you describe that kind of rush of adrenaline when you get to do that?
It's just nothing like it. You have all your teammates coming in, congratulate you. It's nothing like it.
What about your experience level? Coming in, stepping into a starting role this season. How have you adjusted?
Just listen to my coaching and tried my hardest to work hard in the weight room and get better.
Cole, what's your biggest challenge as a linebacker?
Probably my size. I'm the littlest kid on the team and play middle linebacker and got to take on all the big linemen. That's about it.
You don't take any grief for that being small, do you?
No, I love it.
What about this week, guys? And I'm going to ask you a trivia question that you probably no one here might even know. The last time BNL had back-to-back shutouts, and I'll give you a hint. It's before all of you were born. My research says 1975, the last time BNL had back-to-back shutouts. So what about this week? That has to be a goal coming in. What about the Indianapolis Smartfoot game?
We're just hoping to play our best and hopefully get a shutout again.
Cole, is there a supreme sense of accomplishment when you do shut a team out? Because one big play can make or break a score. So what is it like for a defense to pitch a shutout?
Oh, it's a good feeling because it means everybody on the team is on the same page and everyone's doing the right job.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming in. Good luck to this week against Indianapolis Marshall. We'll be right back with the BNL volleyball team in just a moment.
Whatever your needs, Bedford Ford Lincoln Roush has the right vehicle at the right price for you. For the best deals and the best service, come visit us today. Your vehicle problems will bite the dust.
Welcome back to BNL Coach's Corner. We are joined now by BNL volleyball coach Scott Saunders and senior middle outside hitter Hannah Dotz. Hannah is second on the team with 34 kills and second on the team in digs. Stars are off to a 4-0 start. Scott, with this fast start, what is this team doing well?
I think offensively we're playing really well right now. I think our 3 big hitters are really controlling the net really well, doing a nice job. And I think our ball control, first contact's been good. So when those things happen, we're able to play pretty well.
What is the strengths of your team and the key players that you depend on?
Well, I think the strengths that we have is I think we're a good serving group. Again, I think at the net we're pretty strong. We have 3 very talented hitters that have experience in Hannah, Tristan Day, and Jenna Dufresne. As long as we can keep those 3 touching the ball a lot, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Hannah, you're a senior on a relatively young team. Do you enjoy being a leader, and how do you show your leadership?
I do enjoy being a leader on the team. It's nice to kind of step up and be the team leader and with a group of young kids. I show my leadership. I talk a lot on the court. I think everyone can kind of count on me to call shots for them or to pick them up if they get down.
Do you rely a lot on your experience from last year to carry over into this year?
Yeah, I do. I look at some of the things that we might not have done as well last year and really help to build the team up this year and get better at those things.
Now, volleyball is a game of momentum swings and emotion. And watching you like to get fired up out there. So how do you generate that going forward?
I think it's really important just to keep talking through anything. If we get down, you got to keep talking. You got to keep building your team up to carry that momentum. Even when you are up, you have to make sure you stay calm enough not to get carried away with whatever you're doing. Just keep that momentum going.
But it doesn't hurt to let out a big scream every once in a while.
Or a few stomps.
Foot stomps, Hannah's signature move. Yeah.
Scott, what are the goals and expectations for this team?
I think every year we come in hoping to compete for the HHC title. It's an outstanding volleyball conference. I think right at the beginning of preseason, there was 5 teams ranked in like the top 20. So, and unfortunately, we weren't one of them yet. But I think we have the ability this year to challenge for that. And right now we're just focusing on getting better every day, every game. If we make each contact important for us, then I think we can reach the goals that we need to reach as we move forward.
Okay, that wraps up another edition of BNL Coach's Corner. I want to thank Coach Mike Hayden and the football team for coming in. I want to thank Scott Saunders and Hannah Dodds from the volleyball team for appearing with us. Join us next week when we talk more BNL sports on BNL Coach's Corner. Till then, thanks for watching.